Got to talk about this one with Steve Phillips, our baseball insider. Steve, I mean, it's early. We should say that it's early, but the Jays facing the Astros' fifth starter. This is a guy who has made 8 career major league starts. Can you put into words what happened to Toronto on Monday night?
Boy, you really can't. I mean, he's 30 years old. He's a journeyman pitcher. He was a reliever much of his career. He didn't sign out of the Dominican Republic until the age of 22. Now, the Astros have signed some guys a little bit later than other teams have and had some success with that. But a guy is signed at 22. He's 30 years old right now. He's worked his way through the minor leagues. As you said, 8 major league starts to his name, but he was dominant in this game. So it was maybe the best game he's ever thrown in his life, but the Blue Jays hitters made it easy on him. He has an extraordinary changeup. There's no question about that. He got 20 swings and misses in this game, and the Blue Jays hitters made no adjustment throughout the course of the game. They had 2 walks. George Springer had 2 walks in the game, and 26 consecutive batters between those walks went down because they just could not make any adjustment to it. A ton of swing and miss, and the inability to lay off of that pitch, to take it. If you can't hit it, don't swing at it. And so many times the Blue Jays hitters expanded the strike zone, they took it off the plate, or they kept looking for the fastball, got the changeup, got locked up, and made no adjustment overall. And that's somewhat similar to what we saw with this offense just a year ago.
And I guess that leads to my next question, Steve. Again, I know it's early. I know they didn't have Bo Bichette. But the fact that there were no adjustments, if you're a Blue Jays fan, are you concerned going forward about the team's approach to hitting?
I would be. I mean, I am. I look at it and think, okay, what they told us was they added Justin Turner instead of Brandon Belt, and they were going to count on internal improvements for their offense. Vlad Jr. was going to be better, Springer better, Varsho better, Alejandro Kirk was going to be better. All of the guys inside the organization were going to be better because of their approach, the process, and everything else. Well, where was that process? Now, Don Mattingly was in charge of the offense of this team. He's a guy that made all kinds of adjustments during his career to be able to hit pitchers when they were dominating the opposition. But this lineup did not take any of that advice today. They did not make any adjustments during the course of the game, and we saw them get dominated. Now, it is one game. Maybe they'll learn from it and be even better next time around. But this is really daunting right now, considering it looked a lot like the offense from a year ago.
Steve, we're trying to find a silver lining here. This is the best we could come up with. Justin Verlander's on the IL, so they won't have to face him this series. The future Hall of Famer is actually responsible for 2 of the 8 times that the Jays have been no-hit over the course of their franchise history. So that's the only silver lining. Won't have to face Verlander. Steve Phillips, you're the best. Thank you.